Nice, bro.
We did it.
What
We
I
did it
told you
just for
about
you.
Vanderbilt? What I tell you about Vanderbilt? I said that
Here we
boy is
go.
the dog. Yeah, that's a good trade.
Good D.
I told you we did it. We did it just for you, Cuzzo.
Bro, that was a great. That was a great think piece.
Pat.
That's a good trade.
Hey, that what was that noise I just said? Y'all heard that?
Yeah,
Am I tripping?
I
What
did
it
a
sound,
little bit.
Oh, I thought I was tripping for a second.
what it sounded like?
It just sounded like a loud echo.
Oh,
It sounded like a loud ass echo. That's what it did sound like. I know Rio sleep, but I'm gonna send it to him anyways. You feel me?
that weird.
He had he had an injury.
What happened?
He got to figure out whether or not he like strained his Achilles or tore it.
Ah, man, that's tough.
Mm.
Yeah, he was hooping yesterday.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's tough.
So I think he went to go either said he was trying to get an MRI today or he was trying to I don't know if he was able to get the MRI or what, but I don't know if he's able to get it or not. I gotta
Mm.
talk to him and see. I'm gonna talk to him
That's
tomorrow.
that's tough.
All right, so get everything situated. Um, we live. I think we sent it to everybody. I think my laptop's charging. I think because
Yeah.
of the postman, he got more stamina. If you didn't know, got Greg on. All right, man,
Hmm.
it's time to get started. Let me pull up my notes so I know what I'm saying. Because y'all think this is off the dome. It's not. It's not. It's nowhere near
Mm.
off the dome. Nowhere near. There it is. All right. Welcome back, sports fans, to the Ugly Truth, episode 47. I know normally I don't call it the episode, but tonight I feel like I got to call it the episode because we are 3 episodes away from 50. Rio and I never did a start of the season 2 or a huge 1 year eclipse of the Ugly Truth, but we're going to get there one of these days. Um, as always, we appreciate you guys joining in. And tonight, like every night, like every time
Hmm.
we host the show, we got a good one for you. My main man Rio is not here tonight. He is suffering from an injury. Shout out to Rio, speedy recovery. Hopefully everything, comes back negative in terms of his Achilles. Too many hezzies, too many sham guys, right? You got to slow down on. You can't continue to spam the sham guy, Rio. It comes with
Got you.
consequences. But yeah, speedy recovery for my man Rio. Hopefully the MRI comes back negative for your Achilles, man. So we gonna miss you tonight. So we gonna have a good one for you. So to fill in for Rio, we got two special guests because it takes two people to fill in for the greatness of Rio, right?
That's a fact.
First off, man, we got my main man, OD Rio Trey. He got many different names. Shout out to him for joining the podcast tonight. And my main man, Greg. Shout out to him for joining the podcast from Virginia. Appreciate both of you guys joining us. Hopefully we got JC on later on tonight. He's supposed to be getting on after he gets off work. Um, so yeah, so that's our lineup for tonight, man. We got two special guests. I would like to, have everybody welcome my two guys, man, my two guys. As always, even though Rio's not here, we would like to thank you guys for joining in, for watching the show, whether you're watching it live or watching later on. We appreciate all the love and support from everybody in the small but growing Ugly Truth community. Thankful for you guys. and let's get into some sports. So I don't know where I want to start off. I was going to start off with LeBron breaking the scoring record. Um, you know what? I'm not going to disrespect him. We're going to start with that. We're going to get into the other Laker news later on. So, for those who don't know, LeBron James, the kid from Akron, played 20 years into the league, eclipsed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar last night versus the Oklahoma City Thunders, where they took an L. I was hurt because I'm pushing for the playoffs, but nevertheless, LeBron James did it in almost less than 150 games of what Kareem needed to eclipse that great scoring title. I for me watching it, I got chills down my spine, man. It was crazy watching something like that, even on my tiny iPhone that's like this big. I'm watching it on the screen. But it still had the same effect, man. I wish I could have been there in them $100,000 floor seats. Would have got to be able to see it there in person. But I think the even more crazier part is that he's still going strong. So Cuzzo, we're gonna start it off with you, man. What was going through your mind last night watching LeBron James break this what seemed like an impossible thing to break a couple years ago?
Man, that was the craziest thing I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And he might do it with assists. We never fucking know. He's that fucking close. You get top three, bro. His stats is crazy. Like LeBron James' stats is crazy. His career is crazy. Like, and it just summed it up. Like, if he could stop right now, it literally will sum up his career. How insane of a great, all-time great basketball player we've seen in our lifetime. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know he was that close. I mean, Chris Paul is still playing. He still got him by like 1,000, but they're both still active. So he does have a chance. He does have a chance. Greg, man, how'd you feel last night watching that game? I know you was watching it. I know you watched it, man. We was all glued to it.
I mean, it was. I don't know, bro. I kind of had like mixed feelings about it. One, because we lost the game, of course. So that
Tell me
kind
about
of
it.
that blew it a little bit.
Yeah.
Two, it was a lot to stop in the middle of the game like that. You know what I'm saying? And even though you had to give him his flowers and all that, but you know what I mean. Like I said, we was losing on top of it. But to break
Yeah.
that record is definitely an amazing accomplishment. You got guys all over the world who dream of just making it to the NBA. You know what I mean? Not even making it. So to be the all-time leading scorer is absurd. And I think it's only
Yeah.
been. It hasn't even been more than I think like 1,200. I think it's been like 1,000, only like 1,000 or like 1,100 guys total to ever even been in the NBA in its totality. So to be number one out of what I mean, that select fine group is crazy.
That's a fact. I'm glad you pointed out stopping the game, man. Stopping the game. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I thought
Yeah, I was
they were
not
going to call
expecting
a
that.
timeout. It was going to be confetti, maybe a little bit confetti in the stands, not on the floor, right? But in the stands, and they was
Right.
going to probably show a little video on the jumbotron during the timeout. They
Right.
stopped that game for it felt like 5 minutes, maybe longer than that.
Bro.
Man, that third quarter was so tough.
10 seconds left. They stopped that game with 10 seconds left in the third quarter, and it didn't go to commercial. They aired every single last little bit of it. His family walked on the court. Friends walked on the court that was pretty close to him. Like the news, the Sports Center, ESPN, all of them was on the court, right? I spoke to my younger brother last night, Terrell, and him and JC said the same thing, man. He was like, if I was the Thunder, I'd been pissed.
Low key disrespectful towards them.
Yeah, to stop a whole game, and it is low key because it is the scoring title all
Right.
time.
Right.
So it's not that disrespectful, but nevertheless, there is some level of disrespect when you stop an entire game, not even at the end of the quarter. I would have felt better if they would have played out that last 10 seconds and then did it at the end of the quarter. They had 10 seconds left.
Right.
They could have held off, right?
They
So
really could have.
yeah. I think having 10 seconds left doesn't make it any better. But yeah, man, it was absolutely insane. There's a couple things I want to dive into the LeBron breaking the scoring record last night. Let's start off with the most obvious for me was that Kareem didn't seem too impressed. My man kept a straight face the whole time. I don't think I saw him clap the whole game. Not one clap. Not one clap. But you know, he got mixed feelings with it as well. I'm pretty sure he never thought he would see the day in his lifetime.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody break that record. So so yeah, man. Another person who I'm very intrigued by is Anthony Davis. Has y'all seen the videos about it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, definitely
Let's
seen.
start. Let's start off with Greg, right? Greg, video came out showing AD literally sitting down in the waning moments of LeBron hitting the shot to pass Kareem. I don't think he stood up and clapped either. I just think he was just there. Tell me about that, Greg, man. How do you feel about that?
I mean, being a athlete, a former athlete, you know, and that moment being, or that being a big moment for LeBron, that being your teammate, you know, you're supposed to have some enthusiasm, you know, some, you know, I mean, something. But at the same time, I think Anthony Davis had like 4 fouls. It was like a tough game going on. You know, I mean, it was a tough game for him. So, you know, he see LeBron score every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think it was really too big of a, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just think overall Anthony Davis was just frustrated within his own play and within the referees and how the game was getting ref. So I don't think it was anything personal, anything like that. Just more so what was going on in the flow of the game and just him being upset what was going on.
Dang, that's a very interesting point. I haven't looked at it in that manner. Cause how do you feel about it, man? How you feel about Anthony Davis?
Kind of the same way. He probably be in game flow because when he hit that shot, it was like 99 to like 107, I think 104. You know,
Yeah.
and Thunder was just coming down, smack like, and you know what I'm saying. He probably in game mode, so I didn't see nothing about that. But Kareem was crazy, bro. I, but it was like every bucket was on his face. It was kind of funny, but it was crazy. I ain't never
Every
seen somebody
bucket
that.
was on his face.
That boy just like, damn. It just like he said, damn, every bucket, damn.
Nah,
Now they
every
go.
time he did score, you're right about that. I wasn't really paying attention. You right about that. Every time that LeBron scored, they did pan quick. It was quick pan to Kareem. And he was just sitting there just with a straight face. Just like, man,
Bro.
just looking on to it. For me, I have mixed feelings about the Anthony Davis thing, to be honest, because I do understand where Greg brings in the flow of the game and how he was playing in terms of foul trouble and things of that nature, but you're kind of in a mix between, is this moment bigger than this game? Not necessarily saying that it's bigger than our season as a team,
Right.
but the Thunder game in January or early February is not the make or break game for the season. And I feel like, all right, I understand we're in a point now where we want to win every game in order to make the playoffs.
Right.
But in my mind, I'm saying, as LeBron James, if it's about not winning the game, where is this same energy all the other times we lost? Right? Because if you go back, and I watched almost every Lakers game, even when like let's just say Anthony Davis was injured, you could see him smiling and giggling on the side on the bench
Mm-hmm.
while we're losing the game. So I've definitely seen Anthony Davis smiling, laughing during a loss in LA. So you
Right.
want to pick this moment to be serious. You want to pick this moment to be, I guess, hyper focused into the season. You know, even if you are playing, even if you're not playing, right? If it's every win counts, every win means something. It's like, why
Right.
start now?
Right.
Why,
Right.
why start now? So that would be my issues out of LeBron James, but I can see from Anthony Davis' point of view how it could be labeled more so that, or not labeled, but Anthony Davis is viewing it more so as like a team. We need to win this game, and LeBron James is trying to have his moment. But if I had to pick a side, man, I'm gonna lean on towards LeBron. You better stand up and be happy for me, man.
Right.
Then you
Right.
can go
Mm-hmm.
back to be serious, man. Stand up, cheer for me, clap. Then you can go back to being serious. That's
Mm-hmm.
all messages for 10 seconds. 10
Right.
seconds. So yeah, that was very interesting. There's one more thing I did want to pull up about that moment. There's a video I saw on the internet. I can't remember if it was TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, but it was Thomas Bryant posting up SGA during that fade. And it was like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, why are you calling for the mismatch? Like, you're not getting a ball.
OBJ was like he missed the assignment.
Bro, he was
He was
dead
ready.
as ready. He was ready
He was
for
ready.
his moment. For his moment. Boy, man, if you don't get out of here and over there posting up SGA, clear out. Clear. Remember that what they say, they was like in the Olympics with LeBron and Kobe. He was like, you know what that means right there? Clear out, clear out. And Terrell said Kareem had better things to do. That's a fact. This past his bedtime. Terrell said that last
Yeah,
night.
that's a fact. That he did look sleepy too. He like, damn, I'm still up.
Yeah, he definitely was sleepy. He definitely was. So this is a question that I have for Rio, because Rio's really into this. I don't really say he's into this debate, but it's kind of on the other side of the fence. Um we talked about this a couple of episodes ago on the podcast. Was my question was, oh no, the question that brought up was if LeBron James, or when LeBron James passed the scoring record, which he's done now, does he now become the GOAT, in your opinion?
He been the goat.
Oh, Color say he been the GOAT. Okay. 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 I like that. Greg.
And it's I don't know. It's just whoever you got a preference for, really. To me, Kobe Bryant is my GOAT. So um, it's just whoever you got a preference for. I mean, him breaking his record doesn't. I don't think it solidifies him as like the greatest of all time, but I do think LeBron is the best overall player of all time, but I don't think he's the greatest player of all time, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where
Yeah.
I'm at.
Yeah. So you're saying in terms of so let's say like stats, abilities, um, contributions to the team, like
Right,
it
right,
as where you think he's like the greatest like skilled player. Is that what you're trying to say?
right,
Like
right, right, right.
all around best skilled player to ever do it. Oh, I get behind that. I can definitely get behind that. I think for me it was when people do have that debate about Michael Jordan and LeBron, can we can we at least be can at least open the door? Because beforehand, a lot of MJ fans, a lot of MJ people who claim that he's the GOAT would say there's just no way, right? There's nothing LeBron can do in terms of, of course, the championships he has, the MVPs. Uh, this is LeBron can do that, like that door is closed. For me, I'm not either side of the fence. If I had to choose one, I might have to go with Greg, right? Huge Kobe's fan. I can agree with the Kobe being the greatest player, in my opinion. I just want to know if it opens a door or not. That's all I really want to know. Can we have a regular debate now? Does LeBron have enough under his belt to say, okay, I can consider your side of the argument more so. Everything you say just goes in one ear and out the other. So, but yeah, Cuzzo, I didn't know you saying LeBron was the GOAT already.
Oh yeah. That finals run did that for me.
Ooh, against Golden State.
No, the whole like
Oh,
from
just in the whole
just in
finals
Jer
run. Ooh.
just going to the finals for almost a decade. Like,
It was 8 years in a row, right?
yeah, almost yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy to take your be successful team for 8 years, no matter what team you're on. That's crazy.
8 years in a row. You got to put that in perspective. You also got to put a lot of things in perspective in terms of his career and his accomplishments, not just a scoring record, but
Mhm.
uh winning three championships for three different teams. Um, the longevity being available each and every year. I know some years he missed with injuries with like the Lakers and stuff like that, but uh I think the entirety of his career. Well, there's one more thing I told Terrell last night that was that I feel like nobody doesn't talk about a lot is that he hasn't been traded. I feel like only the greats do not get traded. Like nobody is willing to trade, right? Nobody traded Tim Duncan. Nobody was trading for Kobe, right? Because you couldn't if you wanted to. Michael Jordan,
Mhm.
LeBron, right? It was like, damn,
Right.
he's those people like Dirk Nowitzki, those people stayed on that team their whole entire career, or if they went to another team, right? It was on their terms, like LeBron James. Like it's on
Right.
my terms and I'm gonna leave, right? You can't trade me. It's not gonna happen.
Mhm.
So I think that's another crazy thing to look at in terms of his career. But I'm very interested for the next chapter. I'm glad this is over with as he
Yeah.
continues to stack these points. But I'm ready to see him play with his son, play basketball with his kid in the NBA. That's gonna be crazy.
That's definitely gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be
Yeah, that's
insane.
another thing, bro. I heard that on Katie's podcast about that's like Kenny Jeffers senior and fucking junior, bro. In the basketball and it's a cardio sport. That's unheard
It's a
of.
Oh yeah.
you're right. A cardio sport running up and down the court every game, and you've
That's
lasted this
unheard
long
of.
for your son to be born, elementary, middle, high school, whether he goes college or G League to the NBA.
Hmm.
That right there, that you yeah, that's a crazy accomplishment in its own right.
Yeah, that's tough.
Mm. I'm excited though. I can't wait because I want to see the dynamic of sports. I mean, not sports, the dynamic of coach to player relationship.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough because LeBron's contract is up at the end of next year. That's when his
Hmm.
son will be available to declare for the NBA draft.
Hmm.
If you're an NBA team, you have to take into account that not only are you drafting Bronny, you're signing LeBron.
Right.
No choice. You have no choice.
No choice. And then you have to put your coach through that. Like you have to really
Hmm.
think that your coach it's already hard to coach LeBron James. You're going to be willing to coach his son and LeBron because LeBron's going to be LeBron's already judging you whether you're coaching well or whether you're coaching horribly, right? No matter what you're doing, he's already
Right.
judging you. He's definitely going to be judging you. You telling his son to do something he doesn't agree with. That I feel like that's gonna be the key right there. As a coach, what do you do, Greg? How do you even approach that situation? Like
Oh, God.
let's just
You
say
don't take the
Bronny
job.
Bronny comes to the Lakers. What do you do, man?
You don't take the coaching job. Whoever you just get that position up to whoever want to deal with it, right?
You immediately resign?
Yes.
Immediately?
Yeah. Yeah. For your sanity and for your reputation, man. Because that's a sticky situation. Because he's still his dad at the end of the day. So it's like, what I mean? You can't tell another man's son what kind of I don't know.
That's a fact.
It's
That's a
tricky, man.
fact.
Straight.
And you know that LeBron's probably gonna be respectful enough to not say nothing in the huddle.
Right.
He's probably gonna be respectful enough not to say nothing on the floor. But
Right.
you know for a fact that as
Yup.
soon as they get home, that coach
Yup.
stupid. Don't you ever listen to him there?
Yup.
That's crazy. It's
Man, that's
crazy.
gonna be a crazy dynamic, man. Cause of what do you do? What do you do in that situation?
Bro,
Greg said you just resign and call it a day. Leave that
Oh,
up to somebody else, man. What do you
listen,
do in this
it's
situation?
LeBron's coaching the team. You hear me? We running LeBron's plays. We running LeBron and Bronny plays. Like they play all minutes if they want. You know what I'm saying?
Not it's the
That's
Brooklyn
tough.
Nets 2.0.
That's yeah. That's really tough. What can you do? Like Steve Nash was helpless. I am nowhere near Steve Nash. I
You know,
can't
it'd be
do that.
funny if it was Steve Nash again.
that's funny. That would be hilarious.
That would be really hilarious.
Oh man, he couldn't catch a break. He
He
couldn't
couldn't
catch
catch
a
a
break.
break.
Speaking of the Nets, man, can we all agree that Brooklyn Nets team with James Harden, Kyrie, and KD was the biggest bust in NBA history? Can we admit
Yeah,
that now? Is that safe to say after they done blew up the whole team?
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back.
Yeah. I don't even in my time frame. I don't even know anything. Like I could put the other Brooklyn Nets up there because we thought they was doing something, but and they gave up so much. I don't think they gave up that much this time, but it's close for nothing. You gave up all that for nothing. It's crazy.
For absolutely nothing. For you to be back just with KD. Kyrie gone, James Harden gone, Ben Simmons is broken. You just have KD now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. You have Ben Roy, Rookie of the Year. But down that
Cam
hill,
Thomas
cuz
balling though. Cam Thomas balling though.
he is.
Cam
He
Thomas
is.
balling.
He is.
Boy, right there, man.
That's the biggest bust though. You can't tell me. I can't find anything else that's
Yeah, I
close.
can't find enough. Yeah, it
I'm
is the biggest bust.
I'm gonna have to go back in time and see when that trade happened, when it all came together. Because I know we talked about it on the podcast, whether or not it was on maybe on SoundCloud or what was the other thing we posted to? We'll see.
SoundCloud. SoundCloud.
It was SoundCloud and this what's the one that Apple Music, it like goes up against Apple
Mm,
Music. If you
mm.
don't have Apple Music, you have what?
Oh, Spotify?
Spotify. Yeah. So I gotta go back and check whether it was Spotify or SoundCloud. But I know I said it wasn't gonna work. I know I said that three-headed monster was not gonna be as good as everybody thought it was gonna be. It wasn't gonna work out.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
I feel like in order to have that type of firepower work, it has to be organic. Like
Right,
you drafted all of these players and it grew into this.
right.
yeah,
Trying to bring two MVP and one all-star caliber player together who all think that, they are that guy. That's kind of hard to do, man. It's kind of
yeah,
hard to do. Steve Nash. I think looking back on it now, I know a lot of the sports broadcasts and a lot of sports analysts was mad that Steve Nash got that job and they looked over at a ton of black coaches for Steve Nash to get that job. But I look back on it now, man, it's a blessing because it did not work out for it did not
Right.
work
it did
out.
not.
Damn, bro.
Oh yeah,
It
man.
did
It's a
not.
blessing. Yeah,
Definitely.
nah. Speaking of Lakers, I'm glad that give LeBron James his flowers. But we do have some breaking news that happened as soon as we got on the podcast. I did want to, give LeBron James his flowers first before we spoke about this. But the Los Angeles Lakers and Minnesota Timberwolves plus the Utah Jazz are reportedly finalizing a blockbuster trade ahead of Thursday's deadline. You know what? It is Wednesday. Dang, the deadline is tomorrow. This is what the details of the trade. The Lakers get D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. Cuzzo said, watch out for him. The Jazz get it was Cuzzo. The Jazz get Russell Westbrook. The Lakers protect their first 27 first round pick, and Timberwolves get Michael Conley Jr. and undisclosed draft pick. So it looks like the Lakers finally got to keep one of them draft picks they was so clean on about. Um. So yeah. So news breaking while we're on the podcast, man. Excited. I'm excited about this. Thought
Mm.
Tokozo, I think is gonna be a better fit with D'Angelo Russell than Russell Westbrook. You're kind of fighting against the grain to make things work with Russell Westbrook, and I think D'Angelo Russell will be a better fit offensively than Russell Westbrook. So I'm also glad we were able to get Malik Beasley and Jared. That's
Yeah,
clutch.
that's a haul.
That is clutch, man. All right, Cuzzle, man, tell me how you feel about this.
I love that. I love that. I love the trade a lot. Just because they got a lot of pieces and they didn't really give up those picks they was holding on to. So they still have a somewhat of a future coming on. So I like it. It's gonna make the team defensively. Vanderbilt, he's that boy is lanky, bro. And Russ Russell is gonna come off the second string, or if he even starting, and pushing tempo. So he finally not, you know what I'm saying, doing sets no more. I like it. I like it. Like it's gonna be really better. It's a nice push.
It is a nice push. It is a nice push. It does help out defensively. In terms of who do you think loses their minutes, man? Can we please stop playing?
Troy
Please
Brown,
stop. Please stop playing Troy Brown.
Troy
trash,
Brown is done.
trash,
Troy,
bro, trash, bro,
Troy Brown.
trash, bro. I didn't even have to say the name, bro. He's trash, bro.
Oh my god, man! Watching him on the basketball court, it's almost as bad as Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly does bring an intense, and defensive presence, kind of. But watching Troy Brown get cooked on defense and then just the stuff he put up on offense, I'm like, God damn. Like this
Yeah.
is what we got to offer right here. So yeah, no, man. Troy Brown minutes need to go away. I need Patrick Beverly minutes to kind of dwindle down as well. I'm surprised he wasn't in that trade. I'm surprised we didn't get him back to the Timberwolves like he
Mhm.
wanted to.
Right.
I guess Timberwolves didn't want him. Guess the
Mm.
Timberwolves didn't want him. Um, yeah, I think it's gonna be great, man. Greg, man, tell me how I feel about this trade that's happening hours before the trade deadline.
uh, we definitely needed to make a move. So, it's not what the move I wanted. Of course, I want to carry Irving. But you know, to make something happen, D'Angelo Russell is definitely I think he was an all NBA guard. I think he was all NBA third team, either a year last year or a year previous. So it's value in that. You know, he can definitely knock down a three, can pass, I won't say he a two-way, but uh can play both ends of the court, you know what I'm saying, can rebound. Like you said, Malik Beasley, and Vanderbilt. That's I think that's the biggest part of the trade to me. Those two. Being that
Mhm.
we got the stars, but our role guys are like super butt. So
Yep.
uh Vanderbilt is like a tenacious rebounder, like he crazy on the offensive rebound. So um
Yeah, my
that
man, my man averages almost 8 rebounds
you know what I
per
mean.
game.
So we lacking on the rebounding department, so that'll definitely give us a boost. Um Malik Beasley, knockdown shooter and can shoot. He can shoot off the catch and shoot, and can shoot off the bounce. So um definitely benefiting in a lot of ways. I think um I think everybody got good in this trade except for Minnesota. I don't know what they got going on, what they trying to
Mm.
do over there, but everybody kind of won in this except for Minnesota. So overall, good trade on everybody's end though.
Yeah, that's a fact. The fact that the Jazz continues to rebuild, with their draft picks, especially what they received for not the rookie of the year, Donovan Mitchell. and and Rudy Gobert. So they got draft picks on top of draft picks on top of draft picks, man. They fully loaded in the rebuilding phase at this point in time. They
Definitely.
can get whoever they want in the draft. I'm pretty sure if they wanted to, even no matter what position they were in terms of where their draft pick is now, I'm pretty sure they can throw in hella 5 draft picks to get the number 1 overall draft spot for Victor Where's Your Mama. So is that not how you pronounce his last name? Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah,
I think that's it. Oh, but yeah, man. I don't know what they cooking up, but they got the bag.
yeah,
They
definitely,
got the bag.
definitely do.
Yeah, they can buy a loadout, a couple of UAVs. You know, they can buy some people back. They stocked. They stocked in.
They
Exactly.
stopped there and still got a good team over there too.
They do. They do. It is young. It's talented. So they continue to build. They're probably going to find themselves a star in a draft. Nobody want to go to the Jazz. Some
Yeah,
free agency.
nah.
Ain't nothing out there in Utah. JC said Hoochie Mama over AD.
Who?
You talking about Victor Wembanyama? Wembanyama.
Yeah,
You talking
Wimby,
about Victor? Where's your mama? It's
Wimby.
hard. It's hard to pronounce that name.
I'm
That's
not
the
even gonna
name.
try.
Have you ever seen Tua's first name? You know it's not Tua, right?
What is it?
Yeah,
It's like almost 20 letters long.
can't do it.
Tua's first name is crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna put it. Can y'all guys see the chat?
Nah, I can't see it.
You can't. Oh, you can't see the chat on YouTube. Oh no, you're not on YouTube. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm also.
Yeah, I'm on Zoom.
Hold on, I'm gonna send this to the YouTube chat because it's crazy. I saw him say that. That's his first name. That thing's crazy. I don't even know how to pronounce it. That's a long one. I don't know how he passed. I don't know how he passed elementary school.
He has me. Got a name on him.
That thing crazy. JC said, nah, Hoochie Mama with the Lakers. Who is Hoochie Mama?
Oh, Roy Hachimori.
Oh, Roy Hachi.
I'm weak. I'm weak. He said Hoochie.
This nigga said Hoochie Mama. Rui Hachimura.
Nah, that's tough.
Oh man. Oh man.
Nah, he's crazy. He's crazy for that one.
I'm glad you was able to get that one because I wasn't gonna Hoochie Mama with AD. Oh, that's a good one. But overall, man, I'm enjoying this trade. I'm excited to see that Russell Westbrook era, man, was killing me softly. I wanted to choke slam somebody the whole time. I wanted to choke slam somebody.
When it
I
gets
think
bad in LA, it gets bad in LA.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. I wonder.
it got worse.
I feel like D'Angelo Russell has always been built for that moment. I don't think the moment's too big for him to play under the LA lights. But yeah, nah, man, it was oh man, it was bad. LA gives me Philadelphia vibes in terms of like when you start sucking,
Oh yeah.
it's not good for
Especially
anybody.
with the Lakers, bro. It's nationwide.
Yeah, it's nationwide. It's not good for anybody, man. To hear the crowd collectively gasp for air when you're about to shoot the ball and when you miss or everybody screaming no before you shoot the ball.
That's bad work, bro.
Yep.
That's nasty work.
That's definitely nasty work.
That's nasty work. Like y'all supposed to be cheering for me. I'm at a home game. And y'all screaming no before I pull this tray ball.
Second.
Yeah, that's definitely nasty work. I wonder if there any other crazy trades going on before the trade deadline.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure we'll wake up to something in the morning.
mhm.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly said the gang is back. He happy to be back with D'Angelo Russell.
That's good.
Man, I want to make the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to hear Patrick Beverly's mouth saying that he was the reason why we made the playoffs. Apparently, every team he go to, they make the playoffs.
Bro.
So
I mean, hey, he say he a defensive force, man.
Patrick Beverly is buns, bro. Patrick Beverly is buns. He plays good defense, but he's buns.
He's a fuck.
He's buns.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
he does everything confidently too. So it's like you can't knock him too hard though, because like he's shooting it. It's with confidence. It ain't going in, but
Mhm.
confidence. You know what I'm saying? So can't be too bad.
It says the Chicago Bulls are interested in signing Russell Westbrook. Should he secure a buyout with the Utah Jazz?
Mm.
That is interesting.
I wouldn't be
Who
bad.
That's fire.
who gonna shoot on that team?
Nobody. All dry, all slashers, all
slash.
all pure slash.
Bro, to have Russell Westbrook.
That rim
That
gonna be going through some things. That rim
Definitely.
gonna be going through some things.
Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan on the same team. Ain't no spacing.
No. That man is in the paint.
Everybody in the paint. Yeah,
Uh,
Vucevic gonna be your best 3-point shooter. He'll be like, I got this, man. I'm a space the floor. Don't worry. I'm a space the floor. Don't you worry about a thing, man. Sure about a thing. I'm happy for Russ, man. Happy he's able to get out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know he was stressed out there.
Like you
I
said,
know.
it's like Philly, but it's nationwide, so it's worse. Like if you bad in LA, you bad in the world.
Yeah. And then plus you're gonna get talked about a lot.
Mhm.
News, podcasts, social media. It's just gonna be ongoing no matter what. 24/7 news cycle when you play for LA.
Mhm.
When you play for LA, man. I'm excited though, man. Excited to see what's gonna happen. Look like things are looking up for our Lakers because leaning hard on these Eagles, man. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. My college basketball team, but professional
Yes.
basketball ain't looking too good. And
Mhm.
might have to start watching hockey, something, because
Uh,
one out of 3 sports teams is not good, man. 33%. It ain't too hot. They ain't too hot. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna start watching hockey, NASCAR, all that.
Try
you
being
got
zero.
14.
Try being zero. No, cuz you going through it. You going through it. Greg, I
Try
don't know.
being
Who's your
zero.
college basketball team, Greg?
Kentucky.
Mhm.
We solid. We
Yeah,
solid.
I can see you being a Kentucky fan.
We solid. I'm a Kentucky fan from when we had John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, and from way back. Well, not
You
way back, but
kind of look like John Wall too.
hey, you know what's funny? My aunt always be saying, I'd be like, bro, like that's it's crazy.
Hey
That's
JC, you ever know Greg look like John Wall? He gonna say something smart.
he probably will.
Oh yeah. So
He
your
probably
college basketball, you got a college football team?
will. Not really, but I root for VTech though.
I got you. So Kentucky, VTech, the Giants, and the Lakers. So you kind of you know, you at least you got one team that's solid right now.
Yeah, very
One
decent.
team. Cuz of going through it.
Yeah.
Carolina, the
Mhm.
Broncos, and the Hornets.
Ew, that's a lineup for you.
It's the Hornets, right? Like I'm not mistaken. Is it
Yes,
the Hornets?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'm a
good.
Hornet.
Yeah, Oh man. He
That's a
said
lot.
JC said no cap. He said he look like John Fall.
John Paul. Oh,
John Stahl.
he's funny. I get what he's saying though.
Dang, Cuzzo. Dang. Hey, at least y'all got a new coach. Y'all got Sean Payton. He said he ain't going for no more of that. Have your own office, no more personal coaches.
I love it.
No more
Love
of it.
all that. I love
He's
all that.
straightening it up.
That's that talk. That's that talk.
He's
But can we
straightening it
get
up,
a
man.
defensive coordinator, man? We let the boy go to the Panthers of all teams. Good God Almighty, man. He just told you he's thinking about staying with the team, and you gonna go interview other people. Like he said, you know what? Let me out of here, man.
The boy going through, man. Hopefully, we can knock some fear into Patrick Mahomes for you. You know, kind of bring him back down to earth.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, man. I feel bad for Cuzzo because he got to deal with Patrick Mahomes for like the next 10 years.
At least he's passing home Justin Herbert. I'm good with them too. It was car.
That boy Cuzzo is in a conference where it's Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert.
Crazy, bro.
You want to say Deshaun Watson? Oh shit.
Oh man. Oh my, I feel for you, Cuzzo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got to go through that. I'm sorry. Cuzzo. Speaking of football, it's time to get into the Super Bowl, man. It's Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
And I know you guys are just excited as I am that the Eagles are playing the Kansas City Chiefs. But before we move further, Greg would like to have a word with the audience for a couple of minutes. Talk to him, Greg.
I appreciate this drum solo, bro. I want to say that was a very, very, very hot take I gave with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady, if you ever see this some way, somehow, you owe me, bro. Bulls, you owe me, bro.
Oh man,
involved with that organization, you owe me, because I went out on a limb, and I got hung. I got hung by that limb, and that performance by Tampa Bay in that first round was despicable. So yeah, just wanted to let the audience know that was a hot take, real hot take. Burnt my hand out actually. So, I won't be going out on any more limbs like that.
that's that. And I tried to go back. I'm gonna go back and do my homework again. I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to go back and find that clip. JC said the uglies and forgot about that comment. Hey, when you said that, you shocked the whole room. That man said, "Yeah, my Super Bowl pick is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers." He said, "Mark my words, when we come back to this, y'all go see." I said, "Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. Oh man." It's all right. It's all right, Greg. It's all right. Everybody has some of those hot takes. I still stand on that hill that Ben Simmons, over Donovan Mitchell. And Cuzzo swear up and down that he's seen this coming. But I'm down this hill, man. Don't worry about it. He's gonna get better. He's gonna fix himself mentally, he's gonna fix himself physically, and we're gonna hop back on this horse and do what we
with
have
the
to
magic.
You got to, man.
Damn, with the magic.
They know how to fix a player down there, bro.
Is what's the name playing? Fultz, yeah, Markel Fultz.
He's starting down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Starting.
Wow.
That's starting.
I didn't think he was ever gonna make it.
Hey man. And they got the
rehabbing that
back too.
You said what?
Mm-hmm.
They got the kid Jonathan Isaac back there too. He had
Speaking on the Magic, that's the longest team I've ever seen. They ran 4 forwards.
Yeah, bro.
Against the Hornets.
Them boys definitely tall.
He let me see. Look at these. Look at these stats. I did not know Markel Fultz still played in the NBA.
Yeah, he's starting.
They're making it happen.
Oh
That's
man.
that's the
He
NBA
still
recovery team right there.
he still can't shoot worth a lick from three,
Facts.
but
Facts.
still can't shoot. That boy shooting 30%. That was crazy. He at least it's going up. It went from 28 to 26 to 25 to 23. Now 30.
Mm-hmm.
It's up. It's up. It's his best shooting performance in terms of 3-point. And best field goal percentage from two. You know, that's up. But man.
Yeah, that's where Ben need to go.
They got
Get you right.
the fountain of youth out there in
Yeah.
Orlando. They got the fountain of youth. But yeah, but I'm of course we had to talk about that crazy take with Greg. We appreciate, Greg. Everybody has some hot takes that don't go through. Like I said, I'm still stuck on that Ben Simmons hill. I got faith in my man's gonna turn things around, you know. So yeah, we're gonna continue moving on. But as it's coming up to the Super Bowl, I'm nervous. Patrick Mahomes is scary. I feel like our defensive line is gonna take care of business. But I got the score being something crazy. I got it being like 40 to like 35 Eagles.
I'm getting y'all. I'm spot y'all 40. They might get 20 points, but 40.
You said they might get 20 points.
Bro, y'all defensive line is gonna. Bro, I've been watch too many Chiefs games to the point where they get pressure on Pat Mahomes like this, and it's just gonna be Brown on the outside.
Yeah, I think isn't Juju playing? Juju Smith-Schuster's playing, right?
Yeah, Juju playing, Tony playing. The only one I don't think is playing is Hardman. You got Scantley. I mean, they got weapons, but it's depending on it's the fight in the trenches, honestly. And I think y'all win that.
Fact. That's a fact. The Super Bowl is one in the trenches. It is one in the trenches. If we're able to get to Patrick Mahomes without blitzing, and we can put that extra who's supposed to be blitzing, that extra player in the coverage. I think
Kelsey is dominant. Kelsey is the most dominant.
We double
player.
team Kelsey. If we don't double team Kelsey, that's gonna be stupid. We cannot leave him alone on 1v1.
What we did was what the Broncos did. They put a safety on him, and it worked. Simmons got 2 picks, but
we don't have a tall enough safety.
Yeah.
We don't have a tall enough
it's
safety.
a Super Bowl of matchups though, for sure, because they got to stop y'all. I don't think their corner's gonna hold up.
It's not even the corners. We just going. I feel like if we was
Or
able
run
to
the ball.
Yeah, I think
what you want.
If we was able to run against San Francisco, I feel like we definitely gonna be able to run against Kansas City. Even though I think we only averaged like 3.5 yards per carry, but we ran the ball 40 times. So I don't think we're gonna go away from running the ball.
On 4, y'all run the ball 4 downs in a row.
That last
sneak on a 4th and 1 every time.
Our last 18 plays against the San Francisco was all run plays. Like this is before they took out the starters. Like while Jalen Hurts is in there, the last 18 plays with Jalen Hurts was all run plays. Didn't throw the ball not one time.
It's crazy.
They're gonna match up Chris Jones everywhere like they did previously. You just gotta succumb for him, and that'll be good. I have all faith in the Eagles. I don't
Greg,
think it's gonna be
you got another hot take, Greg?
I think the Chiefs gonna win. That's how it's get for me. I think the Chiefs gonna win.
Dang, Greg, man, you can't look out for your NFC East team, Greg. We in the same division, Greg.
I know, man.
Dang,
I just think Mahomes gonna get it. I don't know.
Mm.
So
And if
so
you
you know
do, that's tough.
you don't think it has really nothing to do with the Eagles defense. You just thinking Mahomes just can overcome it.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good.
We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. I might be
We're gonna
wrong.
see. We're gonna see
I might
because
be
if the
wrong.
Eagles lose, y'all ain't gonna hear from me for quite some time. Rio gonna have to do the podcast by himself for like the next 2 weeks.
You say you going to the parade, right?
Yeah, we win. I'm going to that parade.
Got to.
I'm hopping in the car. I'm bringing my other Eagles fan with me, Taz. Taz coming with me. We go to the parade.
We
on the way. We on the way.
Taz said, respect me. I'm an Eagles fan too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We
that's
on
a
the way.
fact. The Taz
We
on
on
the
the
way.
way. We're gonna take turns driving, and we get there. We're gonna be in that parade. We're gonna go crazy. Then we're gonna head home.
Mm.
We gonna head home. Yeah, but we won the Super Bowl on the parade. Yeah, my wife, I'm letting her wear my Brian Dawkins jersey for the game. I'm gonna have my Jalen Hurts jersey on. I might bring a couple more jerseys. Bring my Mike Vick jersey, my McNabb jersey, Deshaun Jackson. You know, let some family members wear them. We can all be in Eagles attire. I've been making sure that I wear some Eagles every day for this whole week.
Right,
So
right.
I had on my hoodie today. I rocked a couple of t-shirts Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. On the team. We were team and training, man. I had a meeting today at work. It's like 30 people in that team's meeting. And my boss asked me, my boss had just asked everybody in the meeting before it started. She said, everybody ready for Valentine's Day? I said, look, man, Super Bowl comes before Valentine's Day. I got to make it past Super Bowl first. And one of this dude turned on his camera with his Kansas City Chiefs jersey. I was like, man, don't do that, man. You know how to get the Eagles jersey, man. Put this shit. Wait, that motherfucker. Let them know. But yeah, nah, man, I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked. Hopefully we do win. Because like I said, if we
This gonna be a
lose,
good one.
Rio gonna be hosting the podcast 2 weeks in a row without me. I ain't gonna talk with nobody. I'm gonna cry about it in the car. I'm gonna cry about it on the game. I'm gonna cry about it while we're playing Call of Duty. And I'm playing with the mic off. Like, you're not gonna hear me.
0-30?
Yeah, because I'm still crying. Like, you don't need to hear me cry about it, but yeah, nah, it's gonna be a good one. I'm excited. Super Bowl weekend, baby.
Definitely.
Super Bowl weekend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, my boys, appreciate you guys joining the show.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, wonderful two gentlemen, taking the time out to
appreciate you, gang.
to be with me on here tonight, filling in for our injured co-host Rio. You know, like I said again, shout out to Rio. Hopefully he gets better. So we can see him on here next week, especially if the Eagles lose, because I ain't gonna be here. We probably just gonna get the keys. If Rio can't make it next week and the Eagles lose, we'll probably just get the keys like Greg or Cuzzo or Taz. I'm gonna just say it here. Hit the passwords. Y'all just talk about whatever. Because I'm too busy crying. Now, in retrospect, if we win, I will probably not do another podcast show without having the Eagles jersey on for like the next 4 months. So and we will start off every podcast show with the reigning Super Bowl or the current Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles. So hopefully they do.
Hopefully they do, man.
Well,
hopefully Pat Mahomes goes in shock and never knows how to be great again. Yeah, that boy good. That boy crack good, boy.
Oh man. All right, fellas. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. All right, thank you guys joining the show with me. You guys have a great night. Catch you guys on the next one.
No doubt, bro.
Sure.
They moving quick, huh?